Hello everybody, my name is SkillsXKills27 and welcome back to some more Agrarian Skies. Hell yeah. Back here in our flat Agrarian Skies world. Don't forget the flat part. It's probably the most important part of this. And yeah, I'm sick of this stupid mob farm. And food is not it's not too much of a struggle. I mean, we got lots of silkworms, we got 30 apples, 5 chicken joki, which I've been eating slowly. Got 1 raw fish and 16 maggot baits. These are last priority, or I don't know how to say that. Whatever. Okay, last priority kind of thing. The fish we can always get more of if we really need to, because we got lots of string here to make a fishing rod. The apples, again, I want to save so that we can turn them into juice. And that's the first thing I'm actually going to do today, is I'm going to be creating some juice, or juicer. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to gather a little bit of cobblestone up, and hopefully we can get ourselves a juicer. Now, like I said before, we're going to do a bunch of stuff off camera. Now, we didn't do too much off camera. In fact, I can start cooking this up. If we have no planks in there, which we don't, let's grab a little bit of planks here like that. And basically, I'm going to be using wooden planks as our cooking supply, because one wooden plank will cook up 1.5 things in the furnace. So it's the most efficient, because the log will also cook up 1.5, and then a stick will cook up half. So and each stick, you get 2 sticks per wooden planks, so that means per plank you get 1 heating thing, and if you put 1 plank in here you get 1.5. So it is more efficient to do that. Oh, it's just like that. Okay, and then we do that, and we get a juicer. Nice. So now what we can do with this juicer is take all of our apples and throw them in our crafting table here, like that, and we get apple juice. It recovers, I believe, the same health, actually. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to have to wait for that. Wait to see that. But the main part of that is not just the health, but it's the saturation. You get lots of saturation from that, I think, as well. So that's one of the most important things from this stone. So yeah, I also started up a quick little farm here. I put some tomatoes down and some carrots here, and expanded my farm a little bit here. Put some torches down for extra lighting during the nighttime. We're getting lots of dirt going. Got 4 dirt already, which I haven't put to use quite yet. But yeah, so we got lots of stuff here going on. I got 1 extra bucket of lava in there. Got my cobble gen going, and I did lots of sifting off camera. Got all kinds of neat stuff. 7 diamonds and 4 emeralds, which is pretty nice. Got a stack and almost a half of broken copper ore, and 2 stacks of broken iron and such. So that's going to be quite helpful. I did about a stack of dust, and I got that. Only 9 redstone. It should be enough to get us started. If it isn't, I'm going to have to cut out and go back in and get some more. But I want to get started today with a cobble gen. So I don't really want to do an automated thingy, like an automated thing with cobble gen where it's just like boom boom boom. I want to do something better, which is going to be just using an igneous extruder. So let's look up igneous extruder. And this guy shouldn't be too difficult to make. We will need some glass. Just checking, we are on difficulty because I was worried because some stuff. Wow, that's loud. Okay, yeah, shut up. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna need some sand. So all we're gonna have to do is break up some cobble with our hammer here, and this is basically what I've been doing. I AFK'd here for a while, broke through 4 hammers of gravel, and then I went over here and sifted through 4 hammers worth, which I think was 7 stacks of gravel, and got everything from here and above, which is quite a lot of stuff. Lots of coal too, which is pretty nice. So yeah, so then all we do, place down our gravel once again, and then we should be able to break it down into sand, which we can cook up into glass, which you're going to need quite a bit of. In fact, we're probably going to need 2 more, so I'm going to do that. But I realized I looked back at our recording, at our footage, and I uploaded it today, so it's up there and people are watching. I got quite a positive response from it, which is nice, so I'm pretty happy to get started with that. But I realized that I didn't really explain very much stuff. I kind of assumed that you've already watched a bunch of Agrarian guys videos, and I never really said anything. But really, lots of people who were watching it never really watched it. So I'm gonna have to go through a little bit of explaining here. So if you've already seen it, you might want to skip through the video a little bit. But if not, then you can go ahead and watch. So basically, the point of Agrarian guys is to complete all the quests in this quest book. Okay, where I do have one. So the way the quest book works is you click on your first one, which is learning Skyblock, and from this way on, you're going to want to finish up as many quests in here as you possibly can. But as you go, you can basically complete the rest of these quest chains however you like. And these ones that are white, they'll be unlocked after you do a quest in another thing. So Hell's Kitchen, you want to start by making a juicer, bakeware, and mixing bowl, and we can actually get quite a bit of stuff from that. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to do that, and then we can probably get the cutting board going too and stuff. Bees and trees, you can start that by getting seed oil can and a artificial hive. Not really too useful, we can start it though. For the hoarding, start it by making a better barrel, a structural mark 1, and a storage upgrade, which is only gives you a heart as a reward, so probably not going to get into that. Go with the flow. Need to start off by making a portable tank, and fluid tank. Not really going to be able to get into that, are we? Bragging rates. That is kind of spread out, but look at all that stuff. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. So yeah, probably not going to get into that either, because that's pretty late. So we're going to stick with learning Skyblock. Now I completed this quest actually off camera, which is dust in the wind. So you get iron ore gravel, turn it into sand, turn it into dust, and then we can claim our first reward bag. So let's go ahead and open that up. It's a good reward bag, and we get some amaranth trapdoors. Cool. Can't even place them down. Isn't that perfect? Place them down here. I can. Look at that. Whew, pretty cool. In fact, I'm just going to place them down like that because I don't care. Okay. So yeah. So that's the way the quest chain works. And I don't think I explained the crook actually off camera. So the crook, basically what it does is when you break leaves with a crook, it gives you a higher % chance of getting any drop from a tree. But not only that, it also gives you a chance of getting silkworms. So as you saw, I got a silkworm from Ex Nihilo. The silkworms are used to infect the tree. So that's what I did last episode, was I right-clicked, infected the tree. And then when you break the infected leaves, it'll spread. It'll spread to the rest of the tree over time. Once you break it with your crook, you get string from it. So I got a bunch of string from that. As well with silkworms, you can cook them and then eat them. They're not very good health-wise or hunger-wise. They may only give you half a heart of stuff, but it'll be better than nothing, right? Now, as well as you saw, you can add up your hearts to get a full heart, which gives you a life. Not a heart, a life. I kind of got confused with that. A few months ago when I started playing Agrarian guys, I thought that was just a full heart, as in, like, heart. So, I kind of just hung on to it until I was being attacked by like monsters, and then when I lost a heart, I right-clicked and then realized that it gave me a life. So that was kind of disappointing, but yeah, that's what it does. Bed, very important because mobs get dangerous at night. And then you've got this mod called Hunger Overhaul, which makes everything less. So normally a cooked fish would give you like, I don't know, 2 hunger bars or 2.5 hunger bars. In reality though, in this game, a cooked fish gives you half. Or maybe it might give you a full one. I don't know. I think it only gives you half a one though. But I mean, it's better than you're ever going to get, really, because everything is lowered down. And if you really want to get high food, you have to get the different stuff. So, as you saw, this is an unfulfilling snack. Well, you can get nutritious meals, and then they'll fill up more of your health. And it's food actually is a problem now, not too much of a problem, but can become a problem now, but isn't really a problem in the future. So we don't really have to worry about that too much. So yeah, I think I covered everything. The crucible, like I said, works in a way that you put cobblestone in it, and then it creates lava. And putting lava underneath the crucible makes it run faster, makes it run twice as fast. As you saw, speed 0.2 millibuckets per tick, and 1,000 millibuckets is 1 bucket. So I got 1,000 millibuckets of lava in there, and it gives me a bucket. So yeah, that's what's happening. All right, so let's get into our igneous extruder. So what we need is, what do we need? Well, we're gonna need tin. We're gonna need iron. We're gonna need gold and iron. Some more iron. So you need 2 glass here, 2 glass here, and 4 glass here. So it's 8 glass in total. We need a bunch of iron. We need a bunch of tin. There's some tin. What else? We got redstone with us, and we're gonna need a little bit of gold. So let's just grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of our gold. Okay. So basically, here's the deal. With actually our gold, we're gonna use our pulverized gold. Okay. So basically, when you get your gold, your pulverized gold, what you want to do, are you gonna work? There it goes. What you want to do is you can take it and make it into a block, into a gold or dust block. Now that block you can always cook in a furnace. But instead, if we cook it in a smeltery, a Tinker's Construct smeltery, we can actually get twice as much. So if we cook this in a Tinker's Construct smeltery, we get 2 ingots. So we're going to go with this Tinker's Construct smeltery instead. Okay. So we're going to have to do that. I'll do that off camera and then explain it. But I just wanted to real quick show you how you process all your ores. And what you want to do is you turn them into their appropriate ore blocks, and you get your iron ore gravel here, or tin ore gravel is what we have. And what you can do with this tin ore gravel, whoa, that was scary, is you can break it with your hammer. And then you get back crushed tin ore, which is what you get if you were to sift through sand. Okay. Now, as you saw, we had a stack of that tin ore gravel, tin ore stuff, right? So we had 16 tin ore gravel. Now we have 16 tin ore sand plus another 3. So now we have 19 tin ore sand. How does that work? Well, every time you break it down again into the smaller version of the ore, so into the dust version or the sand version, then you have a small chance of getting 5 ore instead of 4. So if you break it, you're normally going to get 4, but you have the small chance of getting 5 back. So as you saw, we had 19 ore blocks, and now we have 21 plus 2 extra pulverized tin ore. So in the end, we went from 16 to 21 in that process. You smelt it up. If you smelt this up and you smelt that up, they both give you the exact same amount of ores. So there's really no point in skipping out on this process of crushing it down some more, because when you crush it down, you actually are generating more ore. And if you have Fortune 3 on one of your hammers, then it'll actually give you more than just 5 extra, possibly. It'll give you way more. Now this time, with the iron, as you saw, we only got 17 out of it instead of 19, which isn't too good. But again, it's just a small chance, okay? And I'm pretty sure the chance doesn't change, whether it's gold, iron, dust, or gold, iron, lead, tin, sand, whatever it is. I think the chance is the same. So sometimes you might get a whole extra stack, sometimes you might not, sometimes you might only get, like this iron, I didn't get very much extra at all. So as you saw, I went to 18, whereas this, I got to 21. It's really just completely random, so don't trust that. Don't don't lay all your grounds on that just to make it good. So yeah, anyway. So like I explained, you can make something called a smeltery. Now the Tinker's Construct Smeltery is from Tinker's Construct. And what we need to do for the Tinker's Construct Smeltery is, if we go at Tinker's Construct, excuse me, you can see we've got these things which are scorched bricks from Tinker's Steelworks, and then from Tinker's Construct, we've actually got these seared bricks, okay? And seared bricks are what you're really going to need. Now, how do you get seared bricks? You need to put seared brick together, which is cooked up using grout. Grout you can make by using gravel, sand, and clay. Now, all of these things attainable by crushing up cobblestone with a hammer. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to try to get a stack of seared bricks. And in fact, that's one of the questions. Excuse me. That's one of the questions. So by crafting up one seared brick, one casting table, one seared faucet, one seared drain, one smeltery controller, and one seared tank, it will give us back 16 bricks, which is enough when combined with these to create a full smeltery, plus possibly a full heart, a reward bag, a peach sapling, or a slimy sapling. Pretty neat. Now, the one thing though is that never pick a full heart. Whenever it gives you a reward like this, never pick the full heart, because that's going to be a rotten heart. Trust me. Just don't do it. So, yeah. I'm smelting. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So, it's a reference. You might get it, you might not. Anyway. So, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and build up this, well, I'm going to go ahead and crush up a bunch of gravel, and I'm going to get a stack of grout. So basically, I'm going to get a stack of gravel, a stack of sand, and 16 dust, which will be turned into clay. And I will be back. And we're back, guys. Hell yeah. Now I've got a few mobs in here, quite a few actually, in here that need to be killed. Let me get these trapdoors out of the way. Ooh, that's actually a neat system. I think I've got them all though. Yep, I do have them all. Nice. Hey, look at that. We got some rotten flesh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that brings me to something else that I wasn't anticipating. But we can do it real quick. It's like that. Yes. So I'm going to make 3 of them. And what are they? They are drying racks from Tinker's Construct. Yes. So lots of people probably know about drying racks. They are racks that are able to create, well, they're able to dry stuff like rotten flesh. And what it will create in the end is jerky, flesh jerky, stuff like that. So, so yeah, that's what it's gonna create in the end. So, so that's food, and we like food. Now our food source, our food system right now isn't too bad right now, and that's because of these carrots. Now I harvested the carrots, planted down the rest of my dirt. All my carrots are growing nice and fine. I've got tons of carrots now. Carrot juice, 12 carrot juice. I've got 31 apple juice plus 4 apples, 37 silkworms, 4 chicken jerky, a fish, and some mega baits still. All kinds of good stuff. And as well, we're about to get a smelter going, which is the next step in our, quest journey. So, I have to cook all this stuff up. Now, while that's cooking up, we're going to do a bunch of cool things. Hopefully, I think. But yeah. So, seared bricks. I actually want to take a look. While that's cooking up, I want to look at my quest chain. So, ooh, we killed the zombies that we needed to kill. Now we can claim a reward. Woohoo! Isn't that neat? Killing zombies every day. Alright, so we got 4 apples from that. And nothing else very useful. Oh well. That was a pretty easy task. Resets in 23 hours. Pretty cool. Alright. The butcher shop. Ooh, we needed to submit that. Oh well, we'll get that in a minute. What else? Fungus Among Us. Ooh, we can get soul sand. It's actually pretty easy once we receive ancient spores, but we don't want to do that. I'm just stepping away from that for a moment so we can do this cooking channel. So let's see what it takes to get bakeware and stuff like that. Because while that's cooking up, we got stuff to do. So can we get our bakeware? Bakeware. How much does it cost? Glass or brick? I'm gonna use glass. And we actually got some extra glass here. I'm gonna have to make some more glass now for our igneous extruder, but it doesn't really matter because we're getting our quest chain done. And a mixing bowl should be pretty simple. There we go. Just like that. And a stick with some planks. Like that gets us a mixing bowl. Alright, so that we can plop those in there. And now we've got another quest chain done. Juicing. Oh, we already did it. That's good. Alright. So the reason why I wanted to do that was we get 4 iron ingots from that. Perfect. Why? We need a bucket, don't we? Yeah, bucket's the one thing that we're going to want to make immediately. And we'll save that iron in our inventory just in case we need it. We got a good reward bag, isn't that fancy? And we get, ooh, a butterfly. Can I, like, let it go? Go, butterfly. Fly. That's actually some pretty neat particle effects. This is from mariculture, forestry. Forestry got into bees and butterflies. Look at that particle effect in my hand. That's actually really cool. If I hit F5, it should have a... Look at that. That's actually really neat. Okay, enough playing around with that. Now, let's get back to work. So that quest chain is done. What about this one? We need... Oh, geez. Okay, well, let's see. Cutting board. Let's get into all this stuff. Cutting board. What does it need? It needs an iron ingot. Well, we got an iron ingot, didn't we? Pretty sure everything else in that quest chain is going to need an iron ingot too, so... oh well. Skillet. It's going to need an iron ingot, I'm pretty sure. But you never know. You never know. Skillet. Oh. Skillet. 2 iron ingots. Won't be able to get that just yet. Mortar and pestle. And that needs stone and a stick. Should be able to do that pretty easily. But, okay, let's get back. Let's back out of that for a minute. Go back to our learning the sky block. So, I'm smelting. Okay, so, we need to do some bricks. Bing. We need to do a smeltery controller. Bing. We need to do a casting table. Bing. And then we can also do a seared faucet. Bing. And with that, we got our book, which I don't really need right now. Might need it in the future, though. We need a drain and a seared tank. Well, seared tank is going to need some glass. And it's finally raining, actually. It hasn't rained yet this season. In fact, it hasn't rained yet. So, I'm glad to see it raining finally. And, yeah. Glad to see it finally raining. Alright, so let's get some sand going. Hopefully we can smelt that up once it's veneered. Veneered. So we need a seared tank and a smeltery drain. Smeltery drain is just like this. I'm pretty sure. Yep. And then a seared tank. I'm gonna have to look that up because I do not remember a seared tank. Whoops. It's not Tacnic. Tacnic. No, it's seared bricks surrounded by glass. One glass surrounded by seared bricks. Alright, seared bricks. You can finish smelting any minute now. Okay, well, I will be back once this guy is done smelting. And we're back. Looks like our monster jerky is ready to be eaten. Nom nom nom. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that yet because it's probably very nutritious and it's probably gonna hopefully raise our saturation bar quite a bit. So we're not gonna eat that quite yet. But I do have the materials all ready and set to go for a smeltery. Yay! And that also means that we are done with our quest. So, full heart, that's rotten. Reward bag, got a pretty good chance of getting anything. Peach sapling, pretty easy to get, and slimy sapling, we'll get one later. So, I went with the reward bag, and here we go. Bing! Beef jerky! We're getting lots of different types of jerky now. We got chicken jerky, beef jerky, and monster jerky. Yum. Okay. As well, I noticed that I had a full heart that I never really consumed, so I'm gonna have to consume that right about now. We're up to 5 lives. Woohoo. And now time to build our smeltery. So I'm thinking we're gonna build our smeltery right over there. Okay. I don't know why. I just am. I've just got a good feeling that over there is a good place to go for our smeltery. So place it down like this, and it's a multi-block structure. For those of you who have never built one before, you can use any types of seared bricks, just as long as it's seared bricks. And yeah, so you can do really any type of seared bricks to do it. So you can do your fancy seared bricks, your chiseled, all kinds of that stuff. And you don't actually need corners. So you can just do this. It just has to be every face that's facing the inside of the smeltery has to be made out of seared bricks. Okay, and that's basically kind of heat resistant kind of thing. Allows you to do that. You can also include a seared tank in your smeltery multi-block structure, and as well as smeltery drain, which we will include right here. And then right below that smeltery drain, you should create a casting table, which will then be used to receive all of your molten metals. Put your seared faucet on your drain, and now it's up and running, good to go. The only problem is it's very small. It only has room for 9 blocks because it's only 9 blocks big. And as well, you got your lava tank, which is empty. So we're going to use the extra seared bricks that we have to build it up a little bit higher, get us a little bit more space going on inside here, if we can. And as well, while I'm saying this, whoa, zombie, stop killing me, please. Where'd he come from? Oh, the top of that is still not lit up. Okay. Skeleton, you wanna come get me? You wanna come get me? I'm scared. Okay, let's do it. Die. Skeleton, die. Whew, got him. Okay. We have to put a torch up there, don't we? Of course we do. Of course we do. Alright. Put a torch there, and a torch there. That should basically keep mobs from spawning up there. We want mobs to spawn in there. But that was the point of doing our smeltery over here, was that while we're working in our smeltery, mobs are spawning. And we can always go and kill them and get all their goodies, which is pretty neat. Pretty nice to have. Pretty nice thing to have. So yeah. But while I'm building this, as well, I want to explain this hatchet. Well, as you cut down your trees, your hatchet levels up, which I think I explained a little bit earlier. And we're missing 2 bricks. Oh well, we'll have to fill that up later. But we got more space all of a sudden. And so yeah. So what happens is your hatchet will level up, and then it gets these modifiers. So we got really lucky. We got a haste modifier, which is very, very common. That happens a lot. But then we also got the auto repair one, which basically auto repairs the hatchet. So I don't ever have to repair the hatchet ever again, which is actually quite nice to have. Quite a nice thing to have here. So definitely going to be nice to have that. Okay, these are getting really annoying. I'm going to go throw them in a chest. They were useless. It was a useless reward. Okay. I think there's still a skeleton. Nope. Nope, there's not a skeleton in there. Let's go in there and pick up all of our junk. Oops. And hop back out. And do that. Alright. So now we got one more rotten flesh. We can turn into some more monster jerky. Okay. And yeah. Alright. So now our smeltery is up and running. Now we need to actually get it to work. So we're going to need some lava. That's why I made the bucket. Because I don't want to keep making clay buckets. That will just get annoying. So we just throw a bucket of lava in there. And now it should be able to run. Lava is used to heat it up. And it's able to smelt down all of our ores. So basically, we put our iron ore, tin ore, gold ore, all kinds of stuff in there. And I'm going to put our gold with our iron in there. And some things will melt down a lot faster than others. So for example, copper melts down extremely fast, I think. Gold looks like it's melting down faster than iron is, which is nice. And what you will notice in a moment, in more than a moment, apparently, is that, wait for it, okay, and done. You get 2 ingots of molten gold from that. Oh, and I just realized casting. Oh man, I need to make an ingot cast and pickaxe head. Cast, which needs aluminum bronze, which needs a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's completed. Did I not claim my reward? Apparently I didn't. Apparently I did not claim my reward for that. So I guess I get another reward. I swear I claimed it though. Does it happen? Like, does it like refresh or something? Oh, look at that! 3 days and 12 hours. So it resets. So I can keep killing zombies and keep getting stuff. That's pretty neat, actually. All right. So anyway, so casting call. We need aluminum brass or whatever. So we go into here and we move on, and what we need is aluminum brass made from 3 aluminum and 1 copper. So all the stuff in there is pretty much useless. So we need to grab some copper and some of our aluminum, and we need to crush that up and put it in there. Put it in our smeltery. Alright. So, in fact, I'm going to be right back when I do that. And look at that. 16 ingots of aluminum brass. Sweet. So, what do we do with this aluminum brass? Well, we have to grab an ingot, which we probably don't have. How do we get an ingot? I really don't want to start smelting stuff, but I guess I'm going to have to. Oh well. Smelt up an iron ingot is what we're going to have to do. And then we can get an ingot, create an ingot cast, and then we can turn all of our glorious stuff into ingots, which is wonderful. Alright, now as well, we're going to want to grab a piece of flint. We're going to want to go into our stencil table. No. We're going to want to go into our part builder. And we're going to want to... no, it is a stencil table. And create a pickaxe pattern, pickaxe head pattern. And we use that in our part builder, or the part builder, to create a flint pickaxe head. And then we can take our ingot, place it down, right click our seared faucet, and out goes our ingot cast. As well, same thing with our flint pickaxe head. Create some aluminum brass pickaxe head mold, and then do we have to submit it? Nope, we just have to craft it. And we get a boat, quarter of a heart, full card cast, safari net, liquid slime bucket, or a reward bag. I'm gonna go with reward bag, just because I know what kinds of good stuff can come from reward bags possibly. So yeah, writing picks are okay. They're okay. Not the best, but not the worst. Just, okay, I'm gonna throw it in there. Just as an extra pickaxe, just in case we die again. It's pretty nice to have, actually. So we got a boat with feather falling 5. Maybe we can unenchant that, hopefully, and get a feather falling 5, which is a beautiful, beautiful little enchant, if we can use it properly. Then go ahead and, you know what we're going to do? We're going to create another chest. And this chest is going to be for all of our casts, for our beautiful little smeltery over there. We'll put it right there. Nice. So put our casts in there. We're going to want our ingot cast. And all you'd have to do, put your ingot cast in, and pour your ingots in. Now that slowly uses up lava. So we are going to have to, we are going to have to mine up some more lava, or some more cobblestone here. But, should be pretty simple. What does this have? Repair material, wooden. Okay. So we can repair that pretty easily. So we want some cobble to put in our crucible here. And hopefully that will do. Oh my goodness. Gonna work. Thank you. Hopefully that will turn us into some lava. And ready for the harvest of our carrots. All you have to do is right click it and it will harvest the carrots without having to replant them, plus you get a lot more carrots out of it. 45 carrots now. I don't think food is an issue at the moment. Sweet. So that's it for today. Well, that's it for the smeltery today. Actually, while I'm talking about that, let's see. So we got 8 minutes there, we got 7 minutes there, and we got 17 minutes there. So that's it for today's episode, then, it looks like. I'm going to have to get the next episode going very shortly. Aw, crap. I did not want to do that. Oh, well. You can just create a blank cast, like that. Which isn't the most useful thing in the world, but oh well. But yeah. Oh well. So, I'm going to have to smelt up all my ingots, all the stuff that we sifted through. I'm going to cook it all up. Probably do a little bit more dust sifting so that we could get some more redstone. And hopefully we can record another episode today, depending on how much time I have. And get our, get some more stuff going. Get, hopefully, an igneous extruder going. And possibly a nice power system. You never know. Here's some gold, it seems. Yep, we got our gold now. Throw aluminum brass in there because we don't really need it at the moment. And we got our gold now. Gold, and should be getting irons right about now. Yep, here comes our iron. Bright red iron. Beautiful. And it's kind of glitching out a little bit. There we go. And iron ingots. Beautiful. So yeah, got our iron ingots coming. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm probably going to actually do some Terraform Craft today, in fact, because I haven't played Terraform Craft for a while. I might not, though. You never know. I'm kind of really enjoying Agrarian, guys, right now. So, you never know. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Give me a like for the video if you really enjoyed the video. Give me a comment. Let me know if you like the style of videos that I'm doing. Let me know if you need more explaining in terms of the way stuff works and everything like that, because I've kind of been a little bland about it. And let me know if you're actually enjoying the series. Just talk to me, my friends. I will reply. That's one thing I'm going to try to do my best of, is reply to everybody. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.